gonna hit a lot of stuff I probably didn't even hit practice. I know it sounds crazy, like I just know that, like I kind of saw some stuff. It's like I'm just kind of killing time, to be honest with you. I just don't think what I'm gonna normally fish is very good right off the bat in the morning. So I'm gonna try to hit some random, not random grass, like I got bit in it. As long as there's no one there.
Boat number 54. Got you 54. Boat number 55. Got you.
All right, so I'm going out and I'm gonna go stop on that spot. You can almost see it right in front of me up here on the right.
Catch them up. You want the net, holler.
Yeah, probably on everything.
All right.
So right now I'm just gonna go through some baits, like I said, do some different things. Basically the hybrid hunter, the sexy dog. And guys, what I want y'all to notice, really pay attention. Y'all know how my practice has gone. Y'all know,
I don't know if any of it's good.
pretty much every bite I've had and what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I just want y'all to see how the day unfolds. That's really the main goal of all this, guys. It's not so much the fish catches. It's how the day unfolds, how I adjust, how I look at things. It's not a very big one. I don't even know if it's gonna keep. Did get bit on my first spot. So I feel pretty good at least. Keep him on my lake.
Right here. Same story. 14 and a quarter.
It did not keep. So I'm gonna throw my safety dog. I'm gonna put the hybrid hunter up. I went through the whole area. Didn't have another bite. I was kind of shocked. I really thought I'd get more than one, especially that was like my first cast with the sexy dog. So I'm pretty much done. I'm out of the grass. I'm thinking, all right, let's go across the bridge, right? Straight in front of me. Let's see if anyone's over there. As I head over there, I'm looking to see if any boats are over there, and I don't see any boats. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get to hit both these spots right off the bat before anyone else does, and hopefully that'll help get going. Like I said, I didn't get bit right here, but I'm gonna still start right here. Even in tournaments, I'll still semi-practice a little bit. Right up there to the left is where I got that double. I'm still excited I've had 2 bites this early in the morning. I didn't think this was going to keep either. So I told him don't worry about the net.
That hurt.
Yeah.
There's one.
Put you ahead of where you want to be.
Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, I didn't hit any of this in the morning, so I just don't know.
So maybe I got a lot better stuff than I realized.
I was feeling pretty good about it right here. I mean, I was like, oh, 2 bites already, back-to-back spots. I've gotten bit. Like, I'm gonna like this if it's gonna go this way. But I didn't get any more bites. But that's all right. So now I'm going, okay, now I'm gonna go to where that one pocket was that I almost got no bites, but there was all those fish swimming around. I know it's during the middle of the day, but since I really wasn't even working, this is like a freebie spot, in my opinion. It's just another place I could go, and like right in front of me is where I started seeing them all. So I'm gonna go pretty slow and just throw my top water around. And even out here, I didn't see any out there, but I'm thinking, okay, if they're not by the docks, there's grass out there, maybe they're over the grass. I'm just gonna kind of hit it all. What I'm quickly realizing is I don't see any. I don't see any action. I don't see anything. Now I'm gonna throw my hybrid hunter around. I'm like I said, I'm gonna fish that deeper grass because I'm thinking maybe they're a little bit deeper in the morning time because I still think they get shallow as the sun comes up. They're gonna get shallower. So I'm thinking, you know, okay, maybe they're just right out here. But I didn't get any more bites. I didn't get any bites. So this is kind of what it feels like normally.
Like what?
Just dead, you know, like it just feels dead for a while. Yeah. For me. That's why I said 2 before 11. I mean, it's like they're just not up. They don't get up yet. So I got these other little spots in the grass right up here, little bare spots. So I'm gonna go try these things out. I didn't get a ton of bites here in practice, but I did get bit on every one of them. Like I said, I'm more or less waiting for the right time of the day. And so I wouldn't say I'm killing time, but I'm not too worried about this time of the day. So I'm throwing a swim bait, I'm throwing a hybrid hunter, I'm just kind of messing around. I even go right up to the bank and fish this part of the bank. Never fished it in practice. I mean, I literally, it's an hour and a half to 2 hours in, and I'll still go fish banks that I never even hit in practice. It doesn't bother me because I know what I need to see. Like, it looks right to me, and I trust that what I'm doing is the right pattern, so it's irrelevant whether or not I've actually practiced it before. You might want to ask yourself, would you ever do that in a tournament? Would you ever, after 4 days of being on the water, would you ever, within the first hour or two, go fish banks that you never practiced on? I actually do it all the time. It doesn't bother me. You got to also remember, I plan on hitting tons of banks today that I never hit because I think I see it. I think I understand what I'm looking for. With that being said, I'm still not getting any bites. Like, I have not had a bite, but I'm not even worried about it, guys. I'm going to stay true to what I believe is the right thing to go do. And like I said, I don't want to show up to my good areas too early. I'm going to go check out all this other stuff. I don't think this stuff's that great. I think I could get bit doing this for the rest of the day, but I'm excited about my other area. Now my thought is, okay, well, I got that one bank. Y'all remember that bank? It had that kind of island on it. It's right up here, right in front of me. And I saw them swimming around. It was right before you got to that island.
Todd, keep him out of
they
there.
Started busting.
Huh?
I said, get him out of there.
It's still just kind of killing time. Not that I didn't get bit in any of these places, but I'm trying to hold off on going to where I think I can catch them.
Gotcha.
Well, it actually matters.
I got you.
So remember that island? They started busting right there yesterday in practice.
I'm not thinking it's that easy. Everyone would be catching right over that grass really easy.
Yep.
But still,
There ain't that many of them
no bites.
shallow, but at least they get up there and
So now I'm thinking, all right, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Let's go get on that bank, put our head down, and fish everything in front of me. Docks, bank, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to get on that bank and just go.
I got about a 2.5 mile section of water. Yep. We just passed it and there's not a single boat on any of it. That's almost impossible. Now, it either means it's not that good. I didn't fish much of it. I don't, when I said I don't have to, I kind of figured out 3 years ago. And then the other day I pulled up and within like 10 minutes, like a couple little like, and I was like, all right, they're down the whole thing. Like it all makes sense. But I got one other section that's got some giants on it, like a big, like I saw 5-pounder come out. I had another 5-pounder hit, but I'm trying to hit it exactly at the right time. So we're gonna mess around for an hour and then go over there because they hit around 11:30. But they were up there at 11:30.
So what I was saying was, as I drove down that bank, and it's the bank I plan on hitting, I didn't see a single boat on it for like a mile and a half. So I was excited about that. So I've got my 1/2 ounce structure jig on, and I'm just gonna skip it, flip it, throw it against the bank. You know, I'm just trying to get some random bites. It's still early. And once again, I'm still gonna fish some boat docks, even though I'm really not getting bit in them. But as you can tell, I'm not like slow fishing them. I'm trying to just find some fish, right? I'm still looking. These fish aren't set up right. They're just swimming around. Every time I see them, they're randomly down a bank. They're randomly in between a boat dock. They're not on anything. So there's a lot of water out to cover. It's just not a boat dock.
I get that all the time, I think. I think it's just like a Raven thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, I get it a lot. And it's funny because I'm like, man, I hate it. It'll burn.
That's fine. Just let them. That's a decoy for you.
Yeah. It'll burn you. It'll burn me so much on, you know. I watched, listened to so many guys when I was younger get burned on it.
So if you can tell, right, I got to fish the walkways. But most of my bites, even the other day, if you see where I just cast, that's where they're coming. Just kind of randomly. Not on the docks. So I've got a lot of water to cover. And to be honest with you, I don't really know the right bait. I just keep getting bit on a jig.
Yeah. And I'd have to qualify. And I don't feel like, man, I can't. That fishing on 9. I did that one year.
Tough, man.
Huh?
That's tough, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, I did that one year that the qualifications were like they are now. I made it, you know.
Right.
But man, it was not. I mean, I lost money. Finished in the top 6 or 7. Lost money, which I knew I would. I mean, it's just gone from family. It's just.
Yep.
It's hard for me to say, yeah, I'm gonna go, leave, you know, get away from my family, lose money on a chance.
Right.
That's, I don't know, man. I've never done that.
But even in these tournaments, I'm still always looking for more pieces. Because today's still a new day to me. You've got to think that way in fishing. And look at there. Now, I know it's not big, but I haven't done that too much in practice, almost at all.
Dang it. I was hoping he was going to be better.
I don't think it's... And guys, I sure haven't caught 2 back to back like that. So I'm really like, trust me, the wheels are turning in my head. I don't care how big they are. They are absolutely turning. And to go 4 days with hardly getting a bite in a boat dock, my confidence is pretty darn high right now. And it's crazy it can get that way.
It's like they hang, maybe they're on them in the morning time. Maybe that's how I can go get bit in the morning. Maybe they're on them in the morning time. Maybe that's how I can go get bit in the morning. Maybe they're on them in the morning time. Maybe that's how I can go get bit.
Guys, I didn't mess up that editing. When I said my wheels are turning, they're turning. And I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, did I just miss this part of it? Everyone thinks they're supposed to be on them in the middle of the day. Did I just realize they're supposed to be on them in the morning time and no one's figured it out? Maybe that'll happen. Now I got something to do in the morning time.
Dog will hunt.
Huh?
I said that dog will hunt.
Yeah, I can do this. I guess I haven't got really there. I see them all away from the docks. Now, we got something. Like I said, we got miles of it that no one's hit. I'm not even worried about catching them underneath the docks. The other stuff's gonna be good. So you got to realize, I've got a mile or two of shoreline with boat docks all in it, pockets. No one's fishing it in a field of 200 people. And I just caught 3 that quick, and one of them was a big one. When she first hit, I was like, oh, that feels like a little bit better one. And then she, like, I couldn't get her away from the field. I was like, man, maybe she's, I still didn't think she was that big.
Yeah, I didn't either. When I saw her, I thought it was a keeper.
Yeah, so did I. It has totally changed how I'm thinking right now. I'm not going to change everything I'm doing.
Man, bet you I could have done that first stop. Bet you that's where they were at. It's all right.
So I was thinking about that first pocket I just came from where I saw them all swimming around. I'm sitting there thinking, man, I wonder if they were on them docks that morning, and that's why I didn't catch any there. Now, I did get bit pretty quick, but now it's, you know, I'm starting to fish some docks though and not get bit, like quite a few, 10, 12 of them, and I haven't got bit. Which is no big deal. I'm just letting y'all know I've fished for a while. And I'm still going down the bank because I saw them down the bank like this. Remember when I would see them and still get bit? I've hit 10 or 12 docks, 15, down the bank, nothing. I'm not upset about any of it. I'm not worried about any of it. But I am taking a mental note. And I'm telling you all this for a reason. I fished quite a few of these docks without a bite. So I'm thinking, okay, was it just that dock or two? You know, I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, an hour's gone by. Hour and a half has gone by, nothing. But I haven't fished any of this yet. I haven't practiced any of this other new water. This is all new water to me. Up in front of me is where I actually came across the lake and practiced and fished one of these pockets, but I haven't got to that pocket yet. So I'm still fishing all brand new water, water that I have not hit in practice. And remember, guys, I got to go in them and out them. I got to go fish the front of them, the back of them, the walkways, the land in between. It is a long process. It takes some time. Even though I'm fishing fast, Like, I've seen them everywhere. But really what I'm doing, I'm looking for that one bite. I'm looking for something else. I've gotten some bites. Now I'm looking for something to really clue me in. And I think I'll get clued in. I know it's going to happen. I don't know when, but something's going to clue me in for this one day. Guys, I want y'all to pay attention. Okay? Just pay attention to everything from here on out. All right, so one came out. I saw it come out and follow my jig as I swam it out. And I dropped my jig and I saw her go down to the bottom with it. And then I couldn't see her anymore. She never did bite. But it was another fish. It was another clue. I'm sure there's going to be some guys in the comments go, hey, why come you didn't do this? Why come you didn't do that? You sure are fishing fast. Well, yes, I am. But if I'd been fishing slow up to this point, I would have gotten to this dock for another 3 hours. So fishing fast has its purpose, and there's a reason for it. Okay? And the reason should present itself. Because remember, guys, I'm still trying to find fish. I'm in search mode because I haven't fished any of this stuff.
The other one was, I saw it.
And I just had 3 or 4 bites swimming a jig. What in the world is going on? I mean,
Eggs.
what?
Sun's out.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't been underneath them. I haven't caught a fish underneath one yet. Hey, those were our first 2 fish I've seen one come out.
You think it was the same fish bit all 3 times?
No. So that one was like a 2.5. That one was like a 14, 15 incher.
No.
Like I saw her, she come out there like that. And then when I set the hook that other time, I was like, man, I just, I thought maybe it had gotten it. But that one thumped it. And I was kind of expecting it to be that little fish I saw. Maybe I gotta slow down, I don't know. No, and like I saw that when that one came out there, like flashing on it, the one at the front of the dock, and when I stopped it, she freaking went down and followed it down there. So I was like, okay, she might eat. You just gotta get to a dock that has it. For whatever reason. Went around, they won't be underneath the dock.
Unless today is the complete opposite of every other day.
So a couple things. One, man, do I need to slow down on some of these docks? I'm realizing that, I think. But I don't know yet, but I'm thinking I do. And two is, he made that comment, oh, the sun's out now. They're under the docks. No. I know the sun is going to make them come out of those docks. They're actually in there because I think they're in there from the morning time. I think it's the exact opposite.
I'll get me, you're gonna bust 20 today.
I'm looking for a limit. Because I know
I heard that.
It ain't easy.
I heard that.
You know how I always tell you guys, don't always listen to the magazines? Don't always listen to all that stuff? I don't always listen to like the right thing to do, which is, oh, fish the docks when the sun's out. I'm just telling you, man, like keep an open mind.
Got hung up on that. I was like, oh crap.
Think that was the one from a while ago?
It's close. I hope not.
Remember, my goal is to catch 2 fish before 11 o'clock. That's been my goal from the start of this
She didn't
morning.
look that big either. But when she come out,
Saw me kneel down. I didn't want my line rubbing on the top part of that dock when I set the hook because it was so close. But she did get hung up on the styrofoam thing on the dock. So I only have a couple inches of clearance. And that's why I'm kneeling down so my line's not hitting the top of that dock and rubbing on it. Just in case you're wondering.
I don't even like flipping docks. I grew up on Livingston, man, where like there's tons of docks, you know. And after a while, just don't ever want to see a dock again. But Livingston don't have. Very rarely do you go and do what I just did. Like it's like almost never.
What I mean by that is on Livingston, usually you catch like 1 fish per dock. Rarely do you ever find a school of them. It happens, but very rarely. That's what I was talking about. But now I'm gonna pick this dock apart.
Good thing I came back. Heck yeah. We'll rest of
You
it.
caught what, 3 or 4 keepers out of this dock?
This one? Dude, that's 3. That's 3.
3 or 4?
Hold on. Is it 4?
Might be.
No. No, 3. I caught the first one on the top water,
Yeah.
and then I caught that other big one down there. But still, I ain't gonna lie, man. Normally I freaking just roll on and keep going, and
be able to fish so easy for the rest of the day. My buddy staying with me is gonna be so pissed. Cause I was like, Aaron, because I was like, I'm not catching them underneath the docks. He's like, what? I was like, well, I mean, they're around there, but don't get bit on them. I get bit over here, and back in there. Because I want to find I mean, we got so many to hit. Like I got a bunch like this now. What I mean is I hadn't hit any of this. So my whole day in front of me now is just going to be looking for these, going down the bank, fishing new docks. I mean, dude, there's like 100 more of them down the stretch. Fish around this point, then we're gonna roll good and go hit where I had all the big ones. So we're about to go over there and see what happens. Next time on Alabama Waters.